So, good afternoon, guys. Welcome again to another section of Bincom Academy. So, now we'll be talking about the Bincom Academy Coordinator slide. So, making a video concerning the Bincom Academy Coordinator Guide. So, let's begin. So, these are the contents for the Bincom Academy Coordinator Guide. We have the Facilitator Guide, the brief description, the service details, the objective, the stakeholders, the Bincom Academy classes, the prerequisites, the role of the coordinator, the type of participant, the numerical requirements, facilitators meeting, things to do before each contact section starts, things to do during each contact section, LMS, Bincom Tech Network class Slack channel, post class cycle meeting, improving the next class cycle, class documents and their importance, finance and budget, certificates, testimonial submission, pre-contact section discussion between coordinator and facilitator, direct promotion process and related documents. So let's begin. A brief description of the coordinator guide. Bincom Academy is an intensive training program facilitated by Bincom Dev Center. Each tech application development class is a 4 weeks intensive training. During this period, participants or candidates are taken through our core training curriculum in a Montessori approach. Now, the objective. Bincom Academy was created when Bincom ICT started experiencing difficulties in filling some of its vacant roles in its technology team. Realizing the threat of trained and experienced talent in the industry, Bincom decided to train the talent that it needs to help build high quality tech individuals. To build the skills of the would be members of staff among the candidates and actual staff of the Bincom Dev Center, building the tech ecosystem in Africa. Now, who are responsible? The location or class coordinator, the person in charge of the particular location or class, the general coordinator, the principal in charge of the location or classes, location senior responsibility member, the senior responsibility member in charge of all the location, general senior responsibility member, the senior responsibility member in charge of that particular location, facilitators, these are instructors across all the location who will be taking the class, participants or external individuals, they are students who attend the class, they either got scholarship or paid fully for the class. Now, the list of all Bincom Academy classes. You can find the most up-to-date list of Bincom Academy classes at www.bincomdevcenter.com. Some of the classes available are PHP MySQL Beginners class, PHP MySQL Intermediate class, Mobile App Development class, Intermediate, Python Beginners class, Python Intermediate class, Project and Service Management class, Graphic Design class, IT Systems and Basic DevOps class, Foundation class, Digital Marketing, Basic Computer Literacy class, Web Design using WordPress, and Advanced Front-End Development class. Now, Bincom Academic class types. We have the physical class, which is available in all our locations. A facilitator is physically available in the locations. The location project assistant also helps to coordinate the class in conjunction with the class coordinator. The online class, this hold online virtually. Facilitator also connects online, and we also have the coordinator. The hybrid, which is online or on-site class. This is an online class, but the participant comes to our location office to connect to the class. Other class participants also meet each other at the class timeline. First session. During the first contact session, the facilitator goes over the curriculum of the class. The last 30 minutes of the contact section, a welcome video to address the participants is actually being posted or being played during the class, and the question and answers are being addressed during the class. Now, invitation to join the LMS and the Slack channel, which is being set by the coordinator, and we inform the participants to actually submit their details, which is their name, phone number, and email address, which will be used to add the participants to the Slack channel and also to the LMS platform. For PHP Python class, invitation for beginners class to intermediate class. Now, for PHP and Python class, during the beginners class, the coordinator address the participants, informing them that if they want to go directly to the intermediate class, they have to write a test before the class starts. And if they are able to submit the test before a particular time, they will automatically be sent or promoted to the intermediate class. Now, second to the fifth contact section, review of the previous class. This will take place for the first 15 minutes. This would last between 1 hour 15 minutes or 1 hour 30 minutes class. The class itself lasts for like 1 hour 15 or 1 hour 30 minutes. The student review. The last 15 or 30 minutes should be left for the participants to review each other or ask the facilitators question. Feedback from students, both physically and digital feedback. Now, during the sixth contact section, the review of the entire curriculum with the participants, and also this is when they review their assignments given to them in each contact section. Now, the seventh contact section, this is where the test is being sent to the participants, and feedback from participants are also being suggested. Then the eighth contact section, this is where we have the test review. We also get to interview and get feedback from the participants and also the facilitator. And also a team mentor is available during the class to actually review the class, review the curriculum, and also give a feedback, and also ask the participants to also give a feedback of the facilitators. Now, additional activity during the contact section. During the first contact section, a curriculum overview with the participants, a welcome video, welcome address by coordinator and senior responsibility officer, question and answers by the senior responsibility officer only. Participants are added to the LMS and the community tech network or other platform used. Then the third contact section, which is the mid-section feedback. A feedback form is being set to the participants to fill, and that is when they'll be added to the tech network. And the feedback from facilitator and candidates, Google Classroom and class. Then during the first contact section, a digital feedback form is being sent. This is the link of the digital feedback form. And the testimonial video is expected to be done by each participant to give a review of what they've been taught so far in the class. Then the fifth contact section is also to remind the participants of the testimonial video, which is expected of them to be created and submitted to the email address posted during the class. Then the sixth contact section, which is the review of the assignments they've been given throughout the class. Then the seventh contact section is when they've been given their test. And the eighth contact section is the test review, and also where the participants get to give their review about the facilitator and the feedback about what they've been taught so far in the class. Note, a participant in the beginner's class may opt to go straight to the intermediate class by completing intermediate tests using the assignment from the fifth contact section assignment of the beginner's class. Additional activities during the contact section. During the third contact section, a mid-session feedback, the link to the digital feedback form is sent to the participants. Here is the link of the feedback form. And during the fourth contact section, a video, an email is sent to the participants asking them to record a testimonial video answering some questions. Email template can be found in the link which is posted below. Then the fifth contact section, remind participants to fill the digital feedback form and also to record their testimonial video. This is the link to the schedule sheet. Empirical sites. A class coordinator is expected to watch the Bincom Academy welcome video to understand the class process and approach. Here is the link to the introductory video or the welcome video. The class coordinator is also expected to watch the facilitator's guide video to understand what it is expected by the facilitator since he or she is to co-manage them. And here is the link to the facilitator's guide. The role of a coordinator. The role of a coordinator is required for the smooth running of the Bincom Academy classes. The coordinator are there to support the class, especially when it comes to issues of general class management and administrative tasks. Some sections of the class is to be recorded. For online classes, using the live stream feature, the full class is recorded. For physical classes, location-based coordinator must record a minimum of 5 minutes of the physical class holding. All requests that does not have to do with the specific knowledge track, not related to the course of study, should be passed on to the coordinator to handle. The coordinator also manages the payment status of the participants and may ask to disallow a participant from attending the class or a specific contact section. Bincom Academy has a location or class-specific coordinator and also an overall coordinator, also known as a principal. The coordinator is to make sure that the participants are satisfied in terms of the expectation of the class. The coordinator is to ensure we meet our promise to the participants. The coordinator should ensure that our promises to the customers are met, participants are treated with respect, participants get timely response to inquiries, curriculum objectives are met, all questions are answered, that facilitators are in class on time, classes start on time and also end on time, questions after the class are attended to in timely fashion, and post-training support is available. Coordinators should ensure participants does the following things: watch the introductory video usually during the first contact section, fill the digital form usually during the third contact section, record and submit that testimonial video usually during the fourth contact section, make payments for the class section as at when due with the exception of those who got full scholarship. Then submit all assignments. Each assignment must be submitted during the before the next contact section is being done, and there will be no certificate if all assignments are not submitted to the LMS platform. Submit the final class test and participants in the review session. Coordinator is also a sales management personnel for Bincom Academy. Another role of the coordinator is to manage the entire sales life cycle for the class and its participants. Ensure every participant places a value on the class, even if on scholarship. Ensure that paid participants are sent first mails and called. Also necessary follow-up should be made. Ensure scholarship participants get scholarship email as at when due and accept the times of the class. Types of participants. There are types of participants that attend the Bincom Academy classes. The paying participants. These are students who apply for the payment class with the 50K per class, although discounted fee may be applied from time to time. Scholarship participants. There are three types of scholarships: full scholarship, partial scholarship, and internship applicants given full scholarship. The full scholarship, these participants do not pay at all. They must have applied for Bincom Academy's scholarship process. The partial scholarship, these participants get to attend the class on partial payment. Internship participants are given full scholarship. Free class participants, these are participants who applied for free class. This class entails one contact section fee or depending on the terms available from time to time. Note, the free class is not typically a different class cycle. The first and the second contact session in the full Bincom Academy class is the free class. Coordinators should prevent free class participants from attending other contact section, that is the third contact session, without paying or getting approval for full scholarship. They must apply and be granted. Nomenclature. Contact section refer to each contact section typically to as the class cycle. Monthly class section. Typically, a class is 8 contact section. The facilitator, this refers to the teacher or the instructor of the class. The participant, this is the person learning in the class. The participant should not be referred to as students because some of them might be of an older age, and being addressed as students might make them feel insulted. Rather, they should be referred to as participants. Coordinator handles the general management of the class. Things to do before the class cycle starts. The coordinator should get class schedule approved. This here is the link of the class schedule sheet. Then they need to create a new management sheet for the class cycle. Here is the link of the management sheet or a sample of the management sheet. Ensure all curriculum and instructor guides are updated based on feedback from last class. Ensure facilitators training happens before the class cycle, and ensure facilitators has properly reviewed all the class documents, which is the instructor guide, the curriculum, the post-training test, and the assignments. The first facilitator meeting. Ensure all facilitators have watched the facilitators guide video. Facilitators are to ask questions on the video and answer provided to them. Ensure facilitators can share screen. They should avoid using low bandwidth mode as it affects sharing of screen. Ensure they know the topic they are to teach. This is done before they are selected as facilitator. However, just confirm. Things to do before each contact section starts. Before every contact section, coordinator is expected to call the instructor minimum 30 minutes before the contact section, confirm they have the instructor guide and materials needed for the contact section, check the instructor guide, ensure they are ready for the class in terms of logistics, internet, and so on. Escalate if there is any issue. Things to do during each contact section. During any contact section, the coordinator is expected to record the full video of the class, live streaming or 5 minute video for the physical class, take attendance of the class, which is supposed to be done on the management sheet, give participants information, remove participants who are not complying, that is participants that has not paid for the class, and ask facilitator to coordinate the class. Also during the class, he or she should mute noisy participants, unlock class, or remove disruptive participants in physical class. Give facilitators feedback if they are still online. Ensure participants are still connected. Make sure participants are heard when answering questions. Things to do after each contact section. After each contact section, coordinators is expected to send a report on Slack for the contact section, see the report section for format, send a link to the video recording of the Slack, and give facilitators any feedback needed to improve subsequent contact sections. Things to do after each class cycle. After each class cycle, coordinator is expected to submit overall report for the class cycle, all 8 contact sections for each class. See format below. The principal overall coordinator will compile all reports from the coordinator as the Bincom Dev Center Microservice Monthly Report for Bincom Academy. Review of completed feedback form to pick out suggestions that we should work on. Review of digital feedback form to ensure that the students did all they were to do and follow up with hearing participants. Collate testimonial video and tests. Ensure that all testimonial videos are uploaded on the Bincom Dev Center YouTube page after getting written permission from participants. And issue certificates of participants who meet the criteria. For classes that have to follow on class, for classes that have a follow on class, invitation of candidates from beginners class to intermediate class or the next class. The candidates from the beginners class who submitted their test are to be invited to the intermediate class except they do not perform well. How to do a unlisted live streaming of the class. Note that we live stream the entire class in a unlisted stream on YouTube. This is the instruction on how to do this. Important, the live stream for Bincom Academy classes are unlisted stream. The live stream for community events are public stream. Until we live stream the entire class for online class. So this is how to live stream the class. You have to go to studio.youtube.com, then you click on create, then you click on go live, then it will take you to another page where you start to live stream. For ease of management, please also download the YouTube Studio mobile app. This allows you to start class live stream from your phone. Then after clicking on go live, it takes you to this particular page. When you get to this particular page, you click on schedule stream. After clicking on schedule stream, it will take you to previous classes that have been live streamed. Then you click on anyone that is Bincom Academy. Then you would edit the format and select the template similar to the event, which is Bincom Academy. Click on reuse settings. Then you can update the name of the event, which is like edit the name of the event, change the visibility depending on the event. Become academic class recordings are always private or unlisted. Become community event recordings are always public, and knowledge development section are always public. Click start live stream on Jitsi. Then you see a three dot line. Click on it, then click on start live stream and start the live stream of the class. Select the live stream on the list, or you can copy and paste the stream key. When you copy and paste the stream key, then you copy and paste it on the live stream key there and start the live stream. You copy the stream key from this live stream, copy it from this live stream angle. I think copy the stream key and paste it in Jitsi. You have to start the live stream in Jitsi. If successful, this should show excellent. Then click on go live once step 2 is successful. The stream key is important. You can only use one stream key to stream one event. If you want to stream simultaneous events, you have to select a different stream key or create a new one. You should see live when the live stream is on. You can ignore this message. First, end the stream in YouTube, then end the stream at the live stream section, then end the live stream in Jitsi. Starting a live stream for Meet Jitsi on YouTube. Bincom Academy reporting. Sorry. Report after each contact section. Report after each contact section should be on PMO Bincom Dev Center Slack channel. Post-class report details. This information should be provided in the post-class report. Number of participants attended, time the class commenced, the contact section, any vital information passed in the class, any issue, was the class live streamed, was it interactive, link to the recording of the class. Bincom Academy monthly report. Report after each class cycle. This information should be contained in the monthly report. Compilation of all contact section reports across all classes as posted on Slack. Make reports about each class that held, that is PHP class or Python class. Make comments about each facilitator. See facilitators' feedback in the digital feedback form. Make comments and suggestions from participant feedback. Make comments and suggestions for facilitators' feedback. Attach the class management sheet for the class. This should be sent to email proservices@bincom.net and copy Bincom Dev Center at bincom.net. In addition, the Bincom Dev Center microservice report must be completed for the month by the overall coordinator. Class management sheet. This is the sheet that contains the names, email address, and phone number of participants who applied and were invited to the class. Attendance are marked on the class management sheet, likewise assignment submission. Columns in the class management sheet. We have the names of participants, the email address of participants, the phone number of the participants, the contact section 1 to 8, which should be marked as yes if the participant attended, or left blank, or otherwise marked as no if they don't attend the class. Then the assignment. The feedback form sent the participant during the third contact section. Testimonial video which should be submitted after the fifth contact section should be marked as yes or left blank. Certificates of participation. Any student that finished the class and submit all assignments and the final test. The tests are structured to ensure that the participant has left the body of the knowledge to even be able to attempt the test. The ability to do the test is deserving of the certificate of participation. Certificate of distinction. This needs to be recommended by the facilitator when a student performs extremely well in class in terms of attendance, contribution, growth, assignments, and submission of required documents. Here is the sample of the management sheet. Now we can see the name, the email address, the phone number of participants, if the person was present during the first contact section, second contact section, third contact section, and so on. Bincom LMS. Bincom LMS is the Bincom Dev Center Learning Management System. Bincom LMS is an application owned by Bincom Dev Center to coordinate the various activities of the class, including ensuring participants submit their assignments. Every Bincom academic contact section has an assignment that is to be completed by the participants before the next contact section. The assignment has been designed to ensure that the participants practice what has been learned in the contact section and conduct further personal research to learn more. All assignments given to the participants by the facilitator should be submitted on the Bincom LMS. Coordinator will understand how the Bincom LMS works and explain it to their participants. Check out how to update courses or classes on Bincom LMS in the next slide. Also, check out how to check assignments and tests on LMS. How to update courses on Bincom LMS. Before you start, ensure you have been created on the LMS with the right access. The principal, which is overall coordinator, is added as the site admin. Then the class coordinator are added as manager. Facilitator is added as teacher. You have to go to the lms.bincom.net to have access to this platform. Put in your password after you have registered, then select Start Administration. You should have been given access. If you don't have access, please reach out to the tech support. Then after that, you click on courses, then you click on manage courses and categories. Then after that, you create new category. Click on create new category. Then after that, you will make sure that it's Bincom Academy. Then you type the class cycle, which is Bincom Academy November 2020 or the particular year you are. Then you click on create category. Then after that, you create new courses. Then the class cycle should already be there. Then after that, you put in the required class down, then scroll down. Then you click on course format, select course format. Then when you select format, you will click on topic format. Click on the drop and select topic format. Then click on save and display. Then after that, you type the name of the facilitator and select it from the drop down. You click on facilitator, then click on the drop down to assign role, assign either the facilitator or the non-editing teacher role if it's a backup facilitator or based on the structure. Then you click on enroll selected user and cohorts. Then click on continue. You can always reassign role there. There's an edit button there. Then after that, click on drop down settings. Then click on import and previous class topics. Then from here, you can actually type the particular month you want to get the courses from. Then type the previous course name in the search box, the month and the year. Then select the course and click on continue. You scroll down, click on end, or you might just click on jump to final step to skip all. Then after that, you click on drop down, select turn editing on, then click on edit drop down and previous assignment, which is the first on top. Then click on turn editing off, click on class cycle you are working on to add another course. Go to lms.bincom.net, put in okay how to check participant assignments and tests on LMS. Go to lms.bincom.net, put in your password. After you have registered, then select site administration. You should have been given access as a manager. Click on courses, click on manage courses and categories. Select the class cycle, select the class, select the contact section assignments. Click on view all submission to see participants that have submitted. To view participants that have submitted, go to the 7th contact section, click on submit test here. Click on view all submission to see participants that submitted. Effective communication and engagement. Now we use Slack as a platform to communicate with the participants and also communicate with the facilitator if there's any challenges they face during the class. To pass information, why not in class or interaction among participants or with their facilitator, we use Slack channel on Bincom Deck Network. The Slack group is created with the name like Bincom Academy _September 2020 Python beginners class. The group needs to be private. Facilitators should be able to Facilitators should be added to their various classes. Participants should also join Bincom Tech Network and are to be added to their class private channel. Below is the instruction on how to join the platform. Screenshot of instruction message. Bincom Academy. This is just the screenshot of the instructor message sent to them. Issuing certificates for the class. The coordinator is responsible for issue certificates for those qualified. Below is a template for the certificate. We also give certificate of distinction to some participants. See facilitator slide for more information. How to draft a certificate. You go to canva.com, click on create a design, click on custom dimension. It should be a landscape format for a width. Select 210 and for the highest select 297. Also click on the drop down to select mm. Click on download to upload the template from your device. Do the text design to fill in the required info on the template. You can control dots to duplicate and reuse the previous used design instead of going to click on text again. Click on the top down to resize the text to fit into the line provided. Click on the arrow to preview full screen. And remember to put in participant's name before uploading. Then click on download to download the document to your device. Other key information. Constant improvement is a key objective. This is the primary responsibility of the coordinator. Post-class cycle facilitator meeting. Towards the end of each class, there should be a meeting with all the facilitators for feedback. Important: the second facilitator meeting is done before the class cycle ends to avoid facilitator a chance to make a correction in the ongoing class if necessary. Curriculum review. Discussion with each facilitator if there is a topic they think should be covered in the next cycle. Facilitators are to propose the updates to the curriculum and instructor guide if necessary. Important: approval must be sought before updates are made. Improve the next class cycle. To improve the next class, Bincom Academy is designed to be very flexible. Use all the feedback to make accommodation to management to improve the next class cycle. If a facilitator recommends a topic to be added, discuss it, make recommendation and get approval. If the participant complains about a process, discuss it, make recommendation and also get approval. Some notes about the class. Kindly note that the class is fast paced. Participants will drop out. If they are serious about actually learning, offer them a full scholarship to the next class cycle. They can repeat the section since some of the content a second time makes it easier. You should encourage them not to give up. You should listen to the participants and facilitator. The class documents and their importance. The instructor guide. The instructor guide is a document which is meant for the instructor, which should contain a topic of the instructor ought to complete at every contact section and the assignments that should be given at the end of every section. The document would be made available to the facilitator before the class begins. Curriculum. The curriculum is a document which is meant for the student. It contains all the topics the student ought to cover. To successfully complete the class, this is the document the student will use to complete his or her 8 hours daily. These students would be needed data and power in order to use these documents well. The documents will be provided to the students before the class starts or at the first contact section. The facilitator should also have access to these documents. The slide. Some courses have slides available. The slide should only be made available to the facilitator and not to the participants. The participant should only have access to the curriculum. The facilitator can use the slide from previous class if he wants to or can also update the slides which can be approved. Finance and budget. Facilitators budget should be sent at the beginning of the class cycle. Ensure facilitators get their stipend weekly if any. Ensure external facilitators are paid as at when due. Ensure participants pay and get receipts of their payments. Testimonial submission. During first contact section, participants accept testimonial video requests. They are to make a video with their phones or any gadget answering a series of required questions. These requests should be made during the class so that participants can ask questions and be clarified and should also be sent to the class Slack platform. Note that the submission of the testimonial video is one of the criteria for issues of certificates. The testimonial video are used for marketing purposes based on permission. That is, during issuance of certificates, requests are made to the participant to use their testimonial video for making marketing purposes. Pre-contact section discussion between co-coordinator and facilitator. Before every class, the coordinator should put a call through to the facilitator. The call should involve the following: confirm that the contact section they are having, confirm the facilitator's plan to impart the knowledge on the students that day, confirm if there are any issues, and explain some of the things you as a coordinator need to do during the particular contact section. That is testimonial video assignment, LMS and Slack announcements, digital feedback form announcements. The Slack channel, which is the Bincom Tech Network. Here are some of the Slack channel you manage as a coordinator. The Bincom Academy Facilitator channel. This is a this is a closed channel for all the facilitator for all class cycles. Bincom Academy Facilitator class channel for the month. Bincom Academy August Facilitator channel. This is a closed channel for the facilitator for each class cycle. Then Bincom Academy Participant channel, open channel for all participants for every cycle. Then the individual class channel, which is the Slack channel for each class for each cycle. That is a private Slack channel for each knowledge track. Note, all Bincom Academy Slack channel are on the Bincom Deck Network Slack and not the internal organization Slack. Get the participants to join the Slack channel and the elements. This should be announced at the beginning of the first contact section. Participants are to be on this platform before leaving the class that section. Direct promotion process. This is meant for participants in PHP beginners, Python beginners, and Python intermediate. During the first contact section, participants in Python and PHP beginners class who feel they are eligible for the intermediate class are sent messages to take the beginners fit contact class assignment. They are to take this assignment during the class and submit before the end of the class, sharing their screen on their solution. Participants who are eligible to be in the intermediate class should be contacted. Participants in PHP intermediate class are asked to take a test to know if they are qualified for immediate interview. Below is the message template link. Here is the template link. Bincom Academy Sales Management. Bincom Academy applicant calls. Another role of the coordinator is to call applicants who registered for the classes. The coordinator is to make these calls during the using the Trello board. Cards should be moved once calls are made to participants make payment. Once the participants make payment, they will be registered in the class management sheet seen above. These are different type of applicants on the list. Direct applicants to Bincom Academy for bincom.net/academy. Note: some applicants may have applied for scholarship in addition to the application for the class. Applicants for the Bincom Global Tech Program, bincom.net/global tech, who did not qualify and has been referred to Bincom Academy. The explanation of this sales call process is contained in the next slide. Here is the sample of the Bincom Academy sales Trello board. Bincom Academy sales call process. New leads are listed in the pending new leads category. Every new lead is represented by a card. Once you decide to make a call, drag the card to the category list that says "First call ongoing." This process is important to ensure other people will not call this same lead while you are making a call. Once you have called the end user based on the call script, you must make comments in the card based on the discussion with the end users. You will you will categorize the card to any of these lists based on the outcome of the call. Ensure you follow up on the end user if necessary. Become Academy sales cost stages. We have the pending lead. This is when the person first gets into the sales funnel. The first call ongoing. This is when a representative is calling the person for the first time. Pending payment. This is when the customer has said they are going to make payment. We have to follow up. Then the schedule for second call. This is when the customer is not sure from the first call and we have to make a second call to the customer to confirm if they are still interested in paying. Second call ongoing. This is when the second call is ongoing, closed or not interested in our services. This is when we will not call the customer again. This is a sample of the Bincom Academy applicant's call script. Then the related documents, we have the registration, the progress sheet, monthly report, curriculum, instructor guide, section, application request email, entry level test, final test, income testimonial video, attendance sheets, and the class management folder. With that, I think we've come to the end of this video. So, we've come to the end of this video.